I'm a certified calibrator and TV reviewer, and there are 6 settings I would change immediately after unboxing any LG OLED TV. Let me show you. So I've factory reset this LG C4 OLED, and the instructions will apply to any recent LG OLED TV. So you can just follow it step by step, and we'll just go through this very quickly. And then make sure that you exit first use, because we are going to start setting up this TV from scratch. And the first thing that I normally like to do is to change the picture mode. Now, out of the box in SDR mode, the default picture mode would be auto power save. We want to change it to filmmaker mode, which is the most accurate to the creative intent, because filmmaker mode doesn't have any unnecessary noise reduction, unnecessary motion smoothing, unnecessary video processing. It doesn't have any overscan, and it uses a color temperature that is very close to the D65 white point used commonly within the film and broadcast industry. So if you select filmmaker mode, it will present a picture that is the most accurate and also the most natural looking for all types of content. Obviously, this is in SDR. And the next thing that we want to do is to disable the energy saving setting. And the way to do it is to click on General and then scroll all the way down to Energy Saving. And then under Energy Saving step, just switch from the default out-of-the-box setting of auto to off. This will turn off the energy saving setting. Now, the energy saving setting will use data from the light sensor to adjust the picture automatically depending on the ambient lighting detected in your room environment. But this can cause either excessive darkening or some luminance fluctuations, which is why I recommend switching it off for the best picture quality and performance from your LG OLED TV. After that, we should go and switch a couple of other settings off. Now we will go into OLED Care, and then we will click on OLED Panel Care. Here, there are a couple of settings in the picture menu that works to minimize the risk of image retention and also OLED screen burn. But in my opinion, modern OLED panels are already very resilient to screen burn, and there are a couple of extra settings already enabled in the service menu which will mitigate the risk. So I don't think these are necessary if you want the cleanest, the most untempered picture. So I would just switch it off, and then if I can turn adjust logo brightness off as well. I mean, I don't really believe in using protection much anyway. And the next thing to do would be to disable some promotions or recommendations or advertisements that this LG OLED will throw at you. So the way to do that is to go into the system submenu, and then we will go into additional settings, and then under home settings there are a couple of options here. We will just disable both of them because you have paid good money for an LG OLED. I don't think you would like to see more advertisements in your face. And the other thing to disable would be the screensaver promotion. Now, one last thing is that if I actually switch off this TV, you can see that the LG logo shows up on screen. Now, some of you may like seeing that to make sure that the TV is off, but I've already paid good money for an LG OLED TV, and I also don't really like waiting around for the LG logo to show before the TV goes into standby. I mean, that's a reason why they call me 2-second Theo. So I would like to prevent this LG logo from showing, and if you want to do that, what you can do is to make sure that your input is in the live TV input, which we are now. And then after making sure of that, you need to press the mute button on your remote control multiple times. Basically, just spam it. And then a secret menu will pop up on the right side of the screen. And you can see 2 extra options here: show LG logo when turning off the TV, and no signal image, which are both enabled by default out of the box if you just disable the first one. Now with the second one, if you disable it, the TV will show a blank screen when there is no signal input. But I happen to quite like the screensavers on LG OLED, so I will just keep it on. But after disabling show LG logo when turning off the TV, if you switch off the TV or put it into standby, it will just go immediately black into standby without you having to wait around and look at an LG logo. And if you would like to find out the best picture settings to use on any LG OLED TV together with a Sony PS5, please watch my instruction video by clicking here.